this is Susie Evans with Yoga Voyager. Welcome. Today's class is a Therapeutic Mountain Pose series. The Mountain Pose series was created by Krishnamacharya, the Godfather of modern day yoga. It aligns all 7 chakras, it's all the major muscle groups, and gets into all the joints. His original series, which I have taped, does contain deep forward folds, deep squats of the knees, and also side bends. So if you've got osteopenia, osteoporosis, some old injuries, that may not be right for you. So I've come up with a therapeutic version, basically changing that you're not doing side bends, you're not doing deep forward folding, you're not doing any spinal twisting. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. I do want to recommend for the last 2, maybe a chair to use with that. You want to be sure that it's a good steady chair, that when you lean into it, it's not going to collapse, and you want to be sure that the surface is flat, because if the surface is uneven, you could actually tip forward. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin the series with the eyes closed. This is another great class if you're a beginner to yoga as well and you just want to try a yoga class. So we're getting into that nice deep Ujjayi pranayama, in and out through the nose. As a reminder, without the deep breaths, we're not doing yoga. We know we're doing the breath correctly because we can feel the breath in the back of the throat. The air is hitting the epiglottis. We can hear the breath. It sounds like an ocean rolling on and off the shore. And this particular class, the Therapeutic Mountain Series, is very popular. I teach this in my fitness class. I teach this in beginner's yoga. I teach this in my ladies with osteopenia, osteoporosis. And they really enjoy that. I have a lady in her 70s that says that every time we do this, it gets rid of the arthritis in her shoulders for a couple of days. So obviously it does do a lot. All right, we're going to inhale, take the eyes open. We're going to go into traditional mountain pose. For the therapeutic class, I would highly recommend the feet a nice comfortable distance, maybe shoulders width or hips distance apart. It's going to make the balancing a lot more easier. Have the palms face forward, take the shoulders up and back as we're in traditional mountain pose. And I know it doesn't seem like we're doing much, but we can feel the energy building from our feet all the way up to the head. This is a great pose to help keep us grounded, keep us centered. Go ahead and close the eyes. Take some breaths in and out through the nose. And we're doing these breaks between each of the 16 poses. And go ahead and open the eyes. We're going to go on to number 2. We're going to inhale the hands up. We're going to reach for that length. Palms together, interlace the fingers and press up. And exhale, slowly come down, nice and slow. Again, inhaling on up, reaching for that length, palms together, interlacing, pressing up. And exhale, coming down. Again, we're going very slowly with these movements. One more. Inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, palms together, interlace the fingers and pressing up. And exhale. Slowly coming on down. Go ahead and close the eyes. Take some breaths before we move on to number 3. And open the eyes. As we inhale, we're taking the arms forward, reaching them up, getting that great stretch. Exhaling. Slowly bringing the hands back down. And inhale, taking the hands up. Again, stretching. Exhale, come on down. Nice and slow. And inhale, coming up. Getting that stretch. And exhale, coming on down. Nice and slow. Closing the eyes to prepare for number 4. Open the eyes, have the left hand in the bottom and the right hand on top. And we're going to switch. They're like cable crossings. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up, squeeze those shoulder blades. As you exhale, bring the right hand down and the left hand on top. 2 more times. Inhaling, coming on up, reaching up and squeezing. exhaling, bringing the left hand down, the right hand on top. Inhale, coming up, nice and slow, again, squeezing those shoulder blades. Exhaling, the right hand down, the left hand on top. Go ahead and bring the hands to either side and close the eyes. So as you notice, each of these poses is going to bring us into a deeper and deeper pose. And 5 and 6 are definitely in that direction, continuing to work those shoulders. Go ahead and inhale the hands up. Inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, interlacing the fingers and pressing up. As you exhale, bend the elbows and have the hands rest behind that head. Inhale, take the hands up, and exhale, slowly come down. Inhaling, taking the hands up, reaching for that length, palms together, pressing up. Exhaling, bending the elbows, hands behind the head. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, coming down. One more time. Inhaling, coming up, reaching for that length, palms together, interlacing and pressing up. Exhaling, bending the elbows, hands behind the head. Inhaling up, and exhaling on down. Closing the eyes. So this next pose calls for opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Not everybody has that kind of flexibility. So I'm going to offer opposite hand to opposite elbow instead. So go ahead and open those eyes on up. Inhaling the hands up, reaching for that length and pressing out. Bend the elbows, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Inhale, reach up and press up. And exhale, come on down, nice and slow. And inhaling, so you reach up, palms together, pressing up, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Inhaling, coming in, pressing up, and exhaling, coming on down. Inhaling on up, pressing up, opposite hand, opposite elbow. Inhaling, reaching up, pressing up, and exhaling, coming on down, nice and slow. Closing the eyes as we prepare for number 6. Number 6 would have a side bend, and we're going to not do the side bend, so we're going to have a different variation of this. But you're still going to get a nice stretch of the right and left sides of the body. So go ahead and open the eyes. We're going to inhale and raise the right hand up. We're going to reach for that length. And exhale, bring the right hand against the right leg. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Get that gentle stretch. Exhale, coming on down. Inhaling, taking both hands up and pressing up. And exhaling, on down. And inhaling, taking the right hand and just reaching straight up. And exhale, float the right hand down on the right leg. Inhale, lift the left hand up and reach for that length. And exhale, slowly come on down. Inhaling the hands on up, reaching for that length and press up. And exhaling on down. We're going to hold the pose this time. So as you inhale, take the hands on up, reach for that length and just hold that, enjoying the nice stretch to the right side of that body. Your spine is straight, there's no side bends here, but you're still getting a nice stretch. Go ahead and float as you exhale the right hand down. When the right hand is down, take the left hand up. Gently reach up with that length. Again, stretching the left side of the body, keeping the spine safe and straight. And exhaling on down. Inhaling on up. Reaching up for that length and pressing up, and we'll hold that for a few breaths. And exhaling all the way down. Eyes are closed as we prepare for number 8. Number 8 does have the most movements, so we'll go nice and slow. It's really going to get a nice stretch of those shoulders. All right, go ahead and open the eyes, inhaling the hands up, reaching for that length, interlacing the fingers and pressing up. Exhaling, releasing the hands, putting a slight bend in the knees, maybe squeezing the glutes, maybe going back a centimeter. Inhaling the hands up. Interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands, having the palms up. Have the palms come down to shoulders height. Then bring them towards you as if you're receiving a gift. Bringing the hands back to the side. Slowly coming up. Interlace the fingers and press up. And point the hands down as they come down. Take them out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Come back as we inhale. Coming back up. Interlacing the fingers and pressing up. And exhaling all the way down. 2 more times. Inhale on up. Reaching up for that length, nice and slow. Exhale, release the hands. Put a slight bend in the knees. Maybe squeeze the glutes, maybe going back a centimeter. Slowly coming up. Interlace the fingers and press up. Release, allowing the palms to come down. The palms are up, coming down, excuse me. Bring the arms in front of you. Again, we're receiving. Bringing the arms on back. Coming up slowly. Interlacing the fingers and pressing up. Releasing the hands, palms down. Taking the arms out to the side, getting those shoulders. Coming on back to the center. Coming on up. Interlacing the fingers and pressing up. And exhale, nice and slow, coming on down. 1 more. Inhaling the hands up. Releasing the fingers and pressing up. Releasing the hands. Exhale. Put a slight bend in the knees. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe go back a centimeter. Slowly come back up. Interlace the fingers and press up. Release the hands. Palms are facing up, but the arms are coming down at shoulders height. Coming back to the center. Coming back to the sides. Taking the arms up slowly. Interlace the fingers and pressing up. Releasing the hands, palms down, slowly as they come down at shoulders height. Taking them out, squeezing the shoulder blades. Coming back to the center. Inhaling on up. Interlacing the fingers and pressing up. And exhaling all the way down. Go ahead and close those eyes. There's a lot to that one. So take a nice break. So 9 and 10 are going to be some gentle back bends for us. 9 is going to prepare us for 10. Go ahead and open those eyes up. We're going to inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, interlacing the fingers and pressing up. As we exhale, we're going to bring the hands behind us as if we've got a fist on that upper back. As you inhale, squeeze the glutes, just lean back maybe a centimeter. Exhale, come back, release the hands to the sides. Inhale, coming up, reaching for that length, palms together, interlacing, pressing up. And exhaling all the way down, nice and slow. Again, inhaling on up, reaching up. Exhaling, making gentle fists on that low back, keeping that chest propped up. As you inhale, squeeze the glutes, maybe go back a centimeter. Exhale, come on back, release the hands. Inhale the hands up, reaching for that length and pressing up. And exhaling, coming on down, nice and slow. So we're going to hold this last one. So inhale the hands up, reaching for that length. Go ahead and press the palms up. As you exhale, float the hands, make a gentle fist. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, go back just a centimeter, and we'll hold that. Keep that chest propped up to decompress that spine. But don't hold your breath while you're here. And exhale, come back to center, bring the hands on down. Inhaling the hands up, reaching for that length, palms together and pressing up. And exhaling, coming on down, nice and slow. Closing the eyes. So these next two, they would be considered deep forward folds. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go part way as we bend forward. Again, the first pose is going to prepare us for the second one. Go ahead and open the eyes. Inhale the arms up, reaching for that length. Place the palms up. Exhale, squeeze the belly into the spine. Just come slightly forward. You can feel that in those abdominals. Inhaling, very slowly coming up. You can release the abdominals as you come up. And exhale all the way down. Inhaling, coming on up. Reaching for that length and pressing up. Squeeze those abdominals as you exhale. Just come forward slightly. Inhale, keeping the abdominals locked until we get to the top, which we can release them. And exhale on down. Squeezing the abdominals protects that low back. This time we're going to do something different as we inhale and come up. We're going to reach for that length, interlace the fingers and press up. We're going to lock the belly, hinge forward. We're going to release the hands. We're going to inhale and take the arms out to the side, and exhale, come on back to the center. You can feel that in the stomach and the chest. Inhale out to the side, and exhale back. Inhale out to the side, exhale, come back. Reach forward, pressing forward, the abdominals are still locked. Come on up, release those abdominals, and exhale all the way down. Closing the eyes, just taking a break. So this next one would be considered a full forward fold. We're not going to do that. We're just going to either go to where we were or go a little farther than that. So go ahead and inhale, the eyes open. Inhale the hands up, reaching for that length, pressing up, locking the belly. Either coming to where we were or coming a little further. Keeping the belly locked as we inhale up. We can release that belly and exhale on down. 2 more times. Inhaling on up, reaching for that length, pressing up. Squeeze that belly into the spine as you exhale, either coming here or coming a little lower. Keeping that belly locked. Slowly come up. You can release that belly and exhale on down. We're going to hold this next one. So inhale the hands up, reach for that length, palms together, interlacing, pressing up. Squeeze that belly. As you exhale, either coming here where you were or a little further. Just drop the chin towards the collarbone, release the hands forward. That belly is still locked. You can feel those abdominals strengthening. Keeping the belly still locked, bring the chin back, interlace the fingers and press up. And slowly come up and exhale on down. Closing the eyes. So the next 2 would be considered deep squats, yogi squats. For a lot of people, that's really hard on the knees. So we're not gonna, when we bend down, when we squat, we're not gonna go down as far as we would in the original series. We wanna be mindful that the knee stays over the ankle and it doesn't shear over that toe. Go ahead and inhale, the eyes open. Inhale, take the hands up to shoulders height. Inhale, put a slight bend in the knees, over the ankles. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more times. Inhaling the hands up, putting a slight bend in the knees. Again, they're over the ankles. Inhaling and exhaling up. This time we're going to hold it. So inhale, bend the knees slightly. The knees are over the ankles, not over the toes. We're going to hold that. You're going to feel that in the top of the thigh, the glutes. And as you inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, come down. Go ahead and close the eyes. Now you've got options here. You can stay depending on your knees, how your knees are. You can go where we were, or you can go a little further, and you get to make that choice. It's your body. Our bodies are the only place we're ever going to live, and that's our teacher, and it's talking to us, and we need to listen to that teacher. So go ahead and open the eyes on up again. Bring the arms out. And as you exhale, either bend where we were, or you can go a little farther back as if you're going to sit in a chair, but the knees are over the ankle. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale to where we were, or a little farther back, sitting the seat back. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, coming up, exhaling, bending the knee. We're going to hold that. Again, the knees are over the ankles, and you can feel this one a lot more in the glutes. Go ahead and inhale up, and exhale down. Close the eyes. It's hard to believe we're on to our last 2. Again, the first one, we're going to be balancing on our toes, engaging those calves. The second one will go a little faster, but we're still going to take our time. Go ahead and open the eyes. If you want to use the chair, this would be a good time. Make sure all 4 corners of the chair are on the mat. Again, make sure it's something that you can lean into, that you're not going to fall down and hurt yourself. And again, it's on a nice, even surface. So you can use the chair if you want to. So inhale, the hands on up, reaching for that length, pressing up. I'm going to have my left hand onto the chair. As I exhale, I'm going to reach my heels up and reach up. I'm going to inhale, and when my heels come down to the ground, I bring my left hand up and release them up, and exhale on down. Again, inhale up, reaching for that length and pressing, floating the left hand down as you exhale and lift the heels up and reach with that right hand. And exhale, bringing the heels down. When the heels are down, release that left hand, reach up for that length and press up. And exhale on down. Nice and slow. This time we're going to hold that. So as we inhale and come up, we're going to reach for that length. We're going to drop the left hand down. We're going to come up on those heels. We're going to reach up high with that right hand. And you can feel this in those calves. Go ahead and drop the heels on down. Release that left hand. Come on up. Interlace the fingers and press up. And exhale on down. And close the eyes. Breathe nice and deep. We're on the final pose. We're going to go a little faster, but this time we held on last time with the left hand. This time we'll hold on with the right hand. So go ahead and open those eyes up. Go ahead and hold on and inhale. Take the left hand up. And exhale. Come on down. Inhale. Come on to the toes and reach. Exhale. Come on down. Inhale. Come up, and we're going to hold that. Again, we're holding onto the chair with that right hand. Exhale down. Go ahead and release the hands. Close the eyes. Have the right hand onto the belly. The left hand onto the heart. Just take some nice deep breaths. By modifying, you're getting the same benefits as if you were to take the regular class. Go ahead and open the eyes, bring the hands in prayer position, thumbs against the sternum. We're going to seal the practice, bringing the fingers towards the forehead, closing the eyes, giving gratitude to all things that we think. We're going to move the hands towards the mouth, but not on the mouth. We're giving gratitude to all things that we say. Thumbs against the sternum, eyes still closed, giving gratitude to all things that we do. Go ahead and open those eyes. And thank you for sharing your evening. I hope you enjoyed this. Namaste.